You know that feeling? You've studied the grammar, built up a pretty good vocabulary, but you still feel like maybe you're missing something. Like missing a piece of the puzzle when it comes to sounding really natural.
Yeah.
And, just everyday chat.
Yeah, absolutely. It often comes down to those really common words, doesn't it? The ones that suddenly take on these, secret meanings in casual American English.
Secret meanings, I like that.
It's true. It's kind of fascinating how simple terms, words we think we know inside out can just completely shift their function and convey something totally different in informal settings. They become these quick shortcuts native speakers use all the time.
Exactly. And, well, that's really the heart of this today. We've been looking through the material you shared, and our mission really is to pull out the most important bits about 3 super common American slang phrases.
Yeah.
Hang out, crash, and chill.
Think of this as a bit of a shortcut for you listening. We're sort of bypassing the standard textbook lessons on these.
Yeah.
To get right to how they're actually used, out in the wild, helping you get well-informed, fast, on this slice of casual language.
It's about seeing how these words really work in conversation. So let's jump into what we found.
Okay, first up, hang out. The core meaning that really comes through in the material is, well, it's about spending time with someone.
Right, but there's a really important nuance there, isn't there? It's not just any kind of time.
No, exactly. It's typically relaxed time, enjoyable time, and importantly, not for something structured.
Like work.
Right. Not for work, not for a formal meeting. It's social time. Pretty low pressure.
And the examples we saw in the material illustrate this perfectly. Like, do you want to hang out after school?
Yeah, simple, right.
Totally. It's just such a common, easy way to ask, hey, want to spend some time together informally? Captures that easy vibe.
Or, looking at the past tense, we hung out at the mall all afternoon.
Yeah, that sentence immediately gives you a picture, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just unstructured, casual time,
Yeah.
kicking back together somewhere. The material really emphasizes that this is a go-to phrase for Americans describing that kind of relaxed social time.
Okay, moving on then. The next word the material introduced was crash. Now, this one's particularly interesting because our sources point out it actually has 2 pretty distinct popular slang meanings.
Okay, yeah, this is where context really starts to matter, isn't it? So, meaning number 1 for crash, it's about sleep.
Right.
Specifically like falling asleep really suddenly because you're just incredibly tired, that feeling, after a super long day or maybe a late night.
Oh, totally. And the example provided just nails it. I was so tired, I crashed on the couch.
That instantly tells you, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Someone was so exhausted, they just collapsed, basically. Fell asleep quickly right there on the sofa.
It captures that sudden, overwhelming need for sleep. Pure fatigue.
Okay, so that's meaning 1.
Now, the second slang meaning for crash, it's also related to sleeping, but in a totally different way.
Okay.
It means to sleep at someone else's home.
Ah, right. And often, the material notes, it implies it's pretty casual, maybe unplanned.
Exactly. And often for free, it's got a very friendly, informal feel to it.
Like crashing on a friend's floor after a party or something.
Precisely. The classic example we found is, can I crash at your place tonight?
That's such a casual, friendly way to ask if you can stay over. You definitely wouldn't say that to, your new boss.
No, definitely not. It implies a certain level of closeness, of familiarity.
So, okay, you've got these 2 very different uses of crash. One is about the act of falling asleep super fast because you're tired.
The sudden onset.
And the other is about the place you're sleeping specifically, someone else's home, casually. This situation just completely flips the meaning.
It really does. Highlights the power of context, like you said.
And that brings us nicely to our 3rd word, chill. The material points out that chill, well, it also has a couple of main uses as slang. No surprise there, maybe.
Seems to be a theme. Okay, so use number 1 for chill is simply to relax.
This one feels pretty straightforward, I think. The example given is, let's chill and watch a movie.
Yeah, very common. It's just a relaxed way to suggest, hey, let's unwind together, watch a film. An invitation to just, take it easy.
Right, but then the second use of chill takes a slightly different angle. It's used to mean to calm down.
Yes. Often when someone's getting a bit worked up.
Exactly. Agitated, upset about something. The example provided is a perfect illustration.
Chill out. It's not a big deal.
You can just hear someone saying that, can't you?
Totally. It's exactly what you'd say to tell someone, hey, stop stressing, stop being upset, it's okay. Relax in the sense of calming your emotions down.
And the material also mentions a related phrase used to describe someone's personality. He's a chill guy.
Yeah, and that just means he's generally relaxed, right? Easygoing, doesn't get stressed out easily. His kind of default setting is, well, chill.
Exactly. Laid back.
So chill can be an action you take, relax yourself, or tell someone else to calm down.
Or it can describe someone's fundamental nature. Relaxed, not easily ruffled.
Depends on the situation, again.
So, okay, we've dived into these three phrases. What's the main takeaway for you, thinking about the listener? The material points out a really practical benefit here.
Yeah, it's that understanding and, crucially, using these terms. It just helps you sound significantly more natural in American English.
It's not just knowing the dictionary definition, is it?
Not at all. It's about knowing when and how to actually use them in conversation. The timing, the context.
And the material gives this, bonus tip, which feels really key. Practicing them. Using them in real sentences makes such a difference.
It really does. They provide this perfect comparison. Think about saying, I am relaxing with my friends.
Okay, grammatically correct, but...
A little stiff, maybe.
Yeah.
A bit formal. Now contrast that with, I'm chilling with my friends.
See? Much more natural. The first one sounds a bit like it's straight out of, I don't know, a level 1 phrase book.
Exactly. While the second one, chilling with my friends, sounds like genuine everyday conversation, something you'd actually hear people say.
These kinds of subtle shifts really do unlock a new level of sounding, well, fluent and connected. So just to quickly recap our deep dive today, we look at hang out. That's for spending relaxed, informal time together.
Then crash, with its two meanings, either falling asleep really suddenly from exhaustion.
Right.
Or sleeping over casually at someone's place.
And finally, chill, meaning both to relax yourself and to tell someone else to, calm down.
Plus, describing a person who is chill, relaxed, and easygoing.
And understanding and maybe starting to use these phrases really does give you, the listener, a kind of valuable shortcut.
Yeah, it helps you sound more like a native speaker, pulling that practical knowledge directly from how the language is actually really used day to day.
It's a great reminder that language isn't just about vocabulary lists and grammar tables, is it? There's this whole other layer. And maybe here's something to think about after this dive. How many other common, simple words in English, or frankly, any language you might be learning, how many might be doing double or triple duty like these?
Good question.
Picking up multiple nuanced meanings in just casual speech. And how much deeper could your understanding become just by paying attention to those informal uses, the ones that go way beyond what the dictionary might tell you?